Oh, okay. Managed to set up the fader. I think I missed one of the wire things on there. It's not a problem. Because usually the red light would be on for the active, where it's switched off on those. And now it's on there, as well as the fader. Control the new fader, because there's two faders now. Dolby fader and the SDDS fader. And if I move it in position, it might drop a little bit out of sync. I have to sort of figure that out. But, yeah, fade the dial. Both all going at the same time. That's cool. Let's put it up at 0. And if I fade that down, that's going to fade the 5 screen channels down, the side surrounds and the back surrounds down. So I've got to put it up at 7, where it would be aligned. Just that tiny, but when it's that tiny, you can't hear that difference. You can see that difference if you're looking at it on an analyzer, but you can't hear it unless it's greater than 3 or more dB. Yes, you'd be able to notice. But when it's something like, maybe 1 to 1.5 dB, it's very hard to notice. But you can notice if you're listening and you've got the trained ear, you would be able to notice, but specifically with pink noise. Anyway, got to figure out how to get the CP500 wired back up. I mean, it's all wired up at the back. It just needs to be rewired back up. But kind of like the Dolby, the new Dolby surround matrix on the Atmos thing for Dolby Stereo 424 matrix. I noticed that, particularly with listening to some films like Star Trek: The Motion Picture, I noticed that it's got some sort of clever, maybe digital or algorithm sort of matrix circuitry that's minimizing crosstalk. So when I hear buttons being switched and such, I can hear them over on the right stage channel, and they're so greatly well produced. I mean, the mix, the 424 almost sounds like a 4-track, a 4-track magnetic soundtrack. Yeah, it's clever circuitry. And then when you play discrete, that's a totally different ball game. I'm absolutely exhausted with doing all the what's it today in the kitchen. I had to drill the holes out. Well, I got the pictures up. I posted the pictures up. I couldn't do a video while I'm doing that sort of work because it wouldn't be distracting. It just wouldn't be proper, because I'll only have an accident Oh, I'm surprised it went smoothly, even though it was a bit of a gamble. I'll just fade it down. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that fader. This got to reach up, arms, you know. There. Oh, easy. I could have fit it on the seat, you know, like a Captain Kirk, you know. This is all plastic. I'm sure I can modify it and have a fader dial there, but then I might want to sit over there, or I might want to sit back there, or maybe a guest, or whatever. I need to relax. I really need to relax now because I need to lower my metabolism. I need to. I really need to relax because I'm absolutely shattered. Put the fan on. Oh, I know. The JML Cool Max pillow. Well, call it whatever you want, but I'm going to try. Okay, try it on the seat there. Let's see how this goes. Let's test it. Oh, yes. I like it. The only thing, it needs to be uniform. I need to see if they do a larger size so I can fit on the seat because, drop it down a little bit. Oh, that's better. Oh, my. The only problem is I haven't got it around me at the front. I wonder if they make a suit that you can get into. Oh, like a wetsuit version. Oh, please. Oh, it's like liquid coolant. I'm gonna get a few more of these for my cats because I think City of Magic would like them. I'd have to look up for the pet versions because if this gets pierced in any way, that's it. Well, maybe a little prick hole or something, a pinhole. You might be able to seal it, but anything like a big, yeah, that's it. You know, I mean, gotta ditch it, buy another one. But oh yeah, it's almost better than the fan, having the fan on. Because beside this rack system, oh, and even this Chromebook, when I put it on my side of my leg here, I can feel the heat from the battery system. It's got a little cooling fan inside the Chromebook, so it's not what you would call a total 100% non-moving parts because it's got a little fan in it, so it's a moving part, isn't it? But everything else is virtually no moving parts. Oh gosh. There is nothing to carry sound. No air pressure, no oxygen. I like this opening, it's cool. This is a classic film. I think, yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic in the, probably in the sense of sound. Probably the only film that's got most dialogue panning. At 600 kilometers above the planet Earth, the temperature fluctuates between plus 258 and minus 148 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, not nice. There is nothing to carry sound, no air pressure, no oxygen. Life in space is impossible. Gravity. Wow, that's cool. Play it back, play it, that's cool. Turn the fader up. I haven't even got the subtone on yet. Don't know why I switched it off, but oh yeah, I need to get a large version. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Slipping down all the time, and that just will get me. That will just get me more heated up because I've got a very. My tolerance is very, 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 very atomic, atomized, tiny, small. Oh, I'll get in the fucking hell. Oh gosh. Look at it. Oh my god, look at all the junk food. Oh gosh, that's nice. Why am I in the kitchen? Was I? Oh yeah, I was going to turn on that. Sounds like a PC computer. It's almost got, in a sense, in the same way of a delay when you switch on. You know, I think you just hear the fan coming in, maybe a second or such later. But it sounds like I'm turning on a computer. Well, it's DSP, digital signal processing. I had to install the Youngio in there, and it's running in that mode. So it's just bypassing all the DSP and all the surround circuitry. Yeah, I mean, it's got a good PL2X on it, so could use that sort of technology to expand on the discrete surrounds, discrete stereo surrounds. I could use that to, you know, expand, explore, where, you know, the phasing, the frequency phasing of a sound, or, you know, is going to arrive at or such. Yeah, I had to remove the vintage Marantz amplifiers. Oh, It got scratchy volume pot, not volume, well, slightly scratchy, and the sliders for the balance and bass treble are a bit very, very, very scratchy. They're not exactly making a good 100% electrical contact, because there's probably so much dust and dirt that's accumulated in the 40 years between the slider. I could get round to doing opening them up, cracking open the slider. It's possible. I can't remember how the sliders put together. I know all the metals are all crimped over and bent and such, and to keep everything sealed. So visual examination doesn't reveal any damaged components. The power must be originating from the comms panel. I could open them up, clean them all up, because there's no point putting a compressed air canister to them and blowing the dust and dirt around, because it'll only get moved around and it'll only end up coming between contact between the two copper circuits, and then you won't get it won't get a clean signal again. So yeah, I've got to either open them up or check, see what ohmage they are, and buy some new ones, probably more improved. Yeah, buy some new ones, and yeah, because as the amplifiers go, they still work, which is more than I can say about some latest amplifiers I've had. That have only lasted a couple of years or so, and then suddenly, bizarre, failed. Yeah, I mean, those are 40-year-old amplifiers. They don't build stuff like that anymore, because today it's like everything's built with a bit of metal and lots of plastic, and even televisions, even this Chromebook, crying out loud, everything's made of plastic. There's some sort of conspiracy going on, because you can't make something like that and expect it to be robust. Just fade that down a bit. I've got to figure out this syncing, because sometimes it drops out of sync by about a decimal one or a decimal two. But I suppose that's expected, and probably can't be corrected. Oh gosh. Oof. Mm. I want to get some sleep on that. Oh yeah, that chill pillow is nice. That is so nice. I think this might be, I think that chill pillow is probably about the best thing I brought this year, because the last few years, I found the sleeping, whether it be daytime, because you get so exhausted because the heat takes a toll on you, or at night time, it's just still just damn warm, and Oh, no, no, no. I need to cover that bed literally with those. Oh, thing is, I really need to sort of slow myself down and walk, move around very, very slowly, and just think of myself because no one else will. And I would say the same to someone else. I say, just go slow, crying out, go slow, walk slowly, go slowly. Don't push yourself, don't rush yourself. But even sat down like this, I'm still feeling incredibly hot. I didn't used to feel like this. No way, because I'd still be wearing clothing. Mm. Oh, I could put the fan on, but the fan's going to be like 40 dB minus something like maybe 40 minus 50. No, 50 dB SBL. So it's going to mask the, the film soundtrack. I spent a lot of hours wiring this all, putting this together, designing it. Not really designing it, just sort of like looking at it and just thinking, yeah, I know this, be able to do this and that. Just how is it going to do this and that? And put it together and just give it a listen and then evaluate with what I'm listening to what I'm looking at on screen to see whether it's got continuity or if it's just a load of random sound effects and it's just like it doesn't make sense. Um, I mean, if you could do that, some people, I suppose some people, they're mixers and so sound guys, they probably spend more time to do that, check, over the visual and sound continuity to see if everything's, you know, you're not going to pick at it. But then sometimes, some things get kind of missed. With real life, nothing gets missed. When it just it happens and that's it. Oh, they can go back and edit this and all that. Yeah, sure, but real life, you can't go back and edit things. That's like going back in time and messing with, you know, it's like what George Lucas does. He goes back in time and messes with Star Wars, and it ends up as a clusterfuck. And then because he's got so used to doing that, um, everything else, becomes messed up. Oh, I like this scene where all the debris hit the space shuttle and everything's going around and spinning around on so many axes, and then you got George Clooney's voice just going around like this way and that way, and oh, because Sandra Bullock is just spinning, tumbling, moving away, and oh yeah, that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary to know that you've only got oxygen that's only going to last so long. and you're absolutely a long way away from, yeah, that's pretty scary to know that I think you're thinking that you're going to be toast. Yeah, and it's not very easy, I think, to slow yourself down breathing that, because, crikey, just outside of that spacesuit is death. Death is surrounding in space. It envelops you, and it will not cooperate. It's not gonna. You can't negotiate with it. I like the point of view from the inside the helmet. I like that. That's, I think maybe it needs a little. It needed a little bit more going the other way with the. Cause it sounds a bit too echoey, and you're not going to have that sort of sound in a spacesuit because it's going to be absorbed, and you know. Now it's changing the mix style, and still great, still cool. I mean, this should be, this sort of film style in mixing should be a template for any other film. But I knew none of these new Star Wars films were going to match anything in the ways of dialogue panning, like on a big scale. I was right. I was absolutely right. I knew they were going to be a total waste of listening time. And that's it. I'm done with Star Wars. Anything that's Disney, I'm done with that. Yeah, they should mix all films like this. That's a lot of stars, galaxies, suns, planets, solar systems. That's a lot. Just which direction do you go? You might be looking at a small portion that way, but then there's this way, that way, round this way, behind, up. Oh, gosh. Oh. I think holding this Chromebook might make my hand feel warm, and the heat's going through. There's nothing that gives. Nothing gives. Sod it, I'm gonna have to get that. What's it? Oh, feels nice. Oh, that feels nice. Oh. I am your father, Luke Skywalker. Oh, God. Oh, I want to be smothered. I want to be smothered in this. Oh, talk about like a nice warm blanket for winter time, but it's the opposite. And for summertime, it's the opposite. Oh, oh, no, I couldn't hug my cat now because their body temperature is a bit warmer than humans. Oh no, I can hug this. Oh, cuddle it. Oh, my arms are still feeling warm. I'm only cooling this part down. Oh, oh, it's like that gel, when you get an arm ache, a shoulder ache, neck ache, and you rub that gel on your shoulder, and it makes your shoulder feel better. That's what this stuff feels like, or maybe they do a gel that you can. Nah, I think that would vex me because then I'd start feeling slippy and I would get depressed very, very fast. I need to be like the Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman and Robin, Mr. Freeze. I need to make this room. I want to put one of those commercial cooling systems up there and have the system running into the loft, going out the wall. So yeah, it can, because I guess the flats below me are a little bit more cooler. They might get hot or warm or whatever, but I think there would be maybe a tiny few Celsius difference in temperature. I mean, heat rises upward. Sun heats the solar crust and warm air rises. Winter time, cold air descends. So I'm going to probably notice it up here first, and then maybe the flats below. Probably, yeah, it might be a little. There might be some. Yeah, it sucks on the top floor. I need a commercial. I'll keep it cool. Oh. Mm. Mm. I'm trying to relax. I'm trying to, because it would take anything like 30 minutes plus to cool down. Oh, I think I'll check the temperature today. Oh, that sounds weird because this is it's not absorbent. It sounds like oh, that sounds. It's got a strange sound. It's like a hollow sound. Yeah, probably if I let's mute. Let's mute the faders. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so yeah. Ooh, yeah, sounds. I'm playing with it, aren't I? Yeah, that sounds weird. That does. Oh yeah, make it. If I get some pegs, I can peg it there and wear it as a hat. Yeah, I can wear it as a hat. I look like, oh yeah, Darth Vader. Yeah, it's got that shape in it. I am your father. um, mm. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels cool. That feels cool. I notice a because temperature in the head, rises up. It raises upward. Yeah, I notice it's feeling cool. Yeah, it's great laying on the bed because my neck doesn't feel like it's neck's a little bit sweaty or a bit warmish. But I tried it out this morning and it was fantastic. This is great. This is beautiful. Oh, I like it. Just wouldn't mind a very large one, like a blanket size. Maybe I should just pull everything out of the fridge and just climb inside the fridge because I, I would do that. Don't dare me. I would bloody well do it. I want air cooling in this room, not a fan pushing warm air around. I want to have the window closed and yeah, but the thing is, those things, running them, cost a bit. Sort of. Cost a bit. Doesn't fucking cost the sun anything. Fucking duh. That's just what it is. Yeah, well, yeah. It's like I'm trying to. I don't mind it when it's warm air, just warm air. Between 20 is fine. 20 Celsius is fine. 20 Celsius is fine. It's, because when you walk around and you move around, you're going to get warm. But when you got 27, I think it's 27C today, because I checked it early this morning. I think it's 27C. You just want the temperature just down a bit. Just, I think it's an alien conspiracy. I think the government are in cahoots with the aliens, and they're pumping up the heat. Mm. Oh, great. Oh, alternatively, I could put some water in the sink and just put my head in it. Just put some cold water over my head. Well, it's not really exactly cold water now, is it? It's sort of warmish. um, I washed my hair yesterday. Oh, oh gosh. Damn, is it hot? No, 27's too hot. Needs to be about 20. 20's fine. And when it gets down to maybe 10, you notice it's very chill, cool and such. But I think maybe between 10 and 20 is acceptable. 10 for winter time and 20 for summertime. No more, no less. Well, yeah, maybe just a little less, but no less for winter time because it always ends up with it owns you. It owns you. The winter time owns you. The summertime owns you. Ugh. basically the earth owns us. It's too bad it owns pets, cats, dogs, anything else, sea life. Giving it some thought. Oh, let's put the fan on. Let's put the fan on. Oh, it'll only blow a bit of like doing that. Oh yeah. But when you do that, what are you doing? You're making yourself feel warm because you're moving you know, it's like doing that at winter time. You rub your chest, your arms, you do that to keep yourself warm outside. Oh. Oh. I wonder what happens when you put that thing in front of the fan. No, no, I'm not noticing anything. Anything there. Oh, I thought maybe the chemicals or what. Gotta be. Yeah. Blow blowing out from the fan, and the fan's got these. Yeah, maybe if I put a block of ice in front of it, the fan, that would yeah, that would work. As well as I don't know about the rapid melting, whether this blowing would rapidly increase the melting of the ice, or would it in some way reduce that? Even though the ambient temperature in the room is going to melt the ice eventually, I'm just curious. Maybe I need to buy a bag of ice and put the bag of ice, and see if I notice a reduction in cooling. Um, yeah, I could get a bag and fill it with water and put it in the freezer and yeah. I haven't got any ice cubes in the freezer at the moment. I don't think I've got any ice cubes. Have I got any ice cubes? Have I got any ice cubes? I'm not sure if I have got any ice cubes. Ice, baby. Do 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 do. Ice, baby. Well, well, apart from some ice in the freezer that I Gonna have to get the hammer and such and chisel away at the ice. Yeah, I guess if, oh no, I mean, hold this above. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I feel uniform coolness all around. Uniform. As well as a bit of contact with air. Hold it a little bit above. Yeah, I can still feel that coolness. Feels like one of those air cooling systems in those shops. Oh, I love the smell of ice in the afternoon. You smell that? Ice. I love the smell of ice in the afternoon. Oh, but you know, oh gosh, that's so nice. I don't really need to look up the temperature. What the temperature is currently at the moment? I know it's 27 Celsius today. Oh, I just think that keeping the fan near the window makes it a percentage bit cooler, rather than just having it in the room aimed at you. It just tends to move mostly the warm air around the room. There's not much of a breeze out there today, I could say. Yeah, it's been a few days, or 1, 2, 3, 4. I think maybe 5 days now, no rain. So, why can't it rain again, for crying out? I mean, it's cloudy, so I mean, it fucked up the Red Moon event last month. So I knew that was not going to be a big hit. Just like the first time a few years back. Yeah, I think it went into Red Moon phase, I think around about something like 12 a.m., 1 a.m. or something. And it was cloudy that night. And it was very awkward to take a picture because you got clouds passing in and the camera can't focus well. And all I got is a picture. It looks like planet Mars rather than the moon. It looks like Mars. A very good close-up of Mars. But no, it's the moon. It's just it's not clearly focused. But this year was absolutely pants. It was totally clouded over. But I kind of welcomed that because I thought, oh, thank goodness it's cooled down cooled down, because I can't stand it. My cats can't stand it. I don't think anyone can stand it. It just exhausts you. The same with cold weather can exhaust you. Freezing cold weather, yeah, that can slow you down. And so temperature's got to be, I think, good at 10 if it was winter, and 20 maybe, or maybe slightly under 20 for summertime. You just have to swim around a lot faster in the ocean if you want to get warm in it. I mean, people are crazy and stupid to go and jump in it around Christmas time when it's freezing cold. So yeah, if they like a shock to the system, yeah, right. Because that's a little bit way too, yeah. Doesn't prove that you're hard or anything. It's just a bit silly. I think temperatures have got to be sort of narrowed down. so that we and animals can function better. Because it's just like electronics. If, you know, the electronics get too hot, over hot, due to the conditions in the room or the environment, they start having problems. So it's just like with, you know, humans and animal, and once temperature gets too hot, we don't function as well. Oh, mind you, there'll be other countries like Saudi Arabia or, yeah, Middle East. Oh gosh, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That'd be way too hot. Oh yeah, I feel for them, because I don't think, you know, how you could tolerate that. I mean, here, I mean, this part of the hemisphere, Europe and such, you know, gets, you know, yeah, sort of okay sort of weather, but then you get the stinky hot heat waves, and then your body crashes because you can't function well in it. You got to mellow and talk to yourself, and I know my cat's a sooty. He's looking at me. Guys, go back to sleep. Wink, wink. Go back to sleep. Get some kitty nap. It's too hot, isn't it? So it is hot weather, isn't it? It's okay. We're getting near to September, so the temperature will be gradually starting to drop down. I mean, oh gosh, 4 months, winter, winter, winter. At the very least, 4 months of it, on and off. Not total 4 months, not total every day, because every day fluctuates with the temperature. It might rise up a little bit, and may suddenly get a cold chill coming in from somewhere, and then wham, everything plummets down to, yeah. But the thing is, I'm like this, half naked, during all the year. I mean, I rarely wear a t-shirt in the wintertime. I didn't used to. I didn't used to be like that. And it's like electronics. They're probably thinking, oh gosh, we're not operating or performing in the same way as we were originally designed to function at. We're doing something different now. Oh gosh, please, please. You know, it's probably something's telling the logic circuitry, you know, we need cooling, we need coolant. We're getting too hot. But, you know, logic circuit, you know, can't talk to me and say, hey, this needs, I've done a level 1 diagnostics, and this needs attention. This needs seeing to. Yeah, I'm a little bit calmer at the moment. My hands are almost stopped trembling. I'm slowly cooling down. But if I start walking around, I've got to try and say, walk slowly and breathe. Walk slowly and breathe. because I get hot like that. Vexes me. It terribly vexes me. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, why don't I go and get my the Sandra Bullock's using a fire extinguisher to put a fire out there on the space station. Why don't I get my CO2 fire extinguisher and just blast myself with CO2? That's cold stuff, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to put the earplugs in and then blast myself because those things are very loud. Oh, yeah, I would. I would. Oh, warm air rises up, cold air drops downward. You need to put a cooling fan between the ceiling. Cooling system, cooling system, not a cooling fan. Because they can operate very quiet, and a spinning fan above, I'm going to hear that, and I can hear the fan over there. Oh, yeah, where's my sound level meter? Oh, normally when the room is silent at night time, when all the traffic fades down, because traffic can travel miles in the acoustically in the sound frequency spectrum and such. Yeah, at night time, yeah, when the room everything's switched off, it's about 30 dB, maybe lower than 30 dB. Okay, move the microphone off axis so the wind's not blowing in its direction. 53 dB C, 53 dB C. Let's go to dBA. Or was that on dBA? Yeah, that's dBc. $57 dBc. Go to dBA. 52 dBc. It fluctuates because even though the microphone is pointing away from the fan, they're still getting fluctuations of wind blowing around the room, so it's going to change the readings on the sound level meter as well as frequency. Yeah. See, holding a piece of card or doing that with my hand, it's not exactly silent because I can hear the joints in my arm, my shoulder. I can hear that. It's very, very low frequency, and yet I can hear it. I can sense it. It's something really, really cool and cold. Oh, something cold. Oh, maybe one of those Admiral Akbar ice lot cream lollies. Yeah, because Admiral Akbar's now frozen in space. Frozen in outer space, Admiral Akbar, ice lollies coming to a galaxy near you. Yeah, I can lick on Admiral Akbar's head. It's fish head. Because he's frozen. He's a nice popsicle. Oh, fuck Disney. I think Disney have trolled just about every Star Wars fan, and yet those suckers go to those conventions and they cheer that fucking bitch, Kathleen Kennedy. What a fucking cunt she is. She's only in it for the fucking money. She's not in it for the storytelling. She's only in it for the money, for crying out loud. I mean, it's like the original Star Wars, only with a female. A Mary fucking Sue. I don't know, thank you. I don't need to see that crap. I mean, Star Wars just doesn't appeal to me anymore. I mean, Star Trek, the originals, they got more sex appeal. They got females. They got yeomans and such. And, you know, they look more sexy than Star Wars. Star Wars, rubbish. Star Trek, yeah, you got females, big tits, small tits, short hair, long hair, and you got those skirts. Oh, yes. But what the fuck Star Wars got? No, that no one's running around in bloody shorts, mini skirts in Star Wars. No, are they fuck? No, they just stick a load of purple hair colour in their fucking hair and you get purple hair woman. Oh, it's like these new Star Treks. Oh god. Oh, they totally suck. Unforgettable. They're unforgettable because Jar Jar Abrams doesn't do anything original. He just fucking copies what's been done before. That Star Trek Into Darkness had a rip-off scene that was used in The Force Awakens. Han Solo died in the same way Captain Kirk shoots a Romulan, and the camera angle is in the exact same position, and the guy falls down a long way. What a fucking rip-off. And everyone was thinking, oh, no, it's a rip-off from Star Wars, like Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi. No. It was a rip-off from Star Trek Into Darkness. I'm glad I saw that for free on YouTube. The very first day it opened. And it got hated. The very first day. It took the Phantom Menace several years for everyone to hate it. And now liking it in some way. At least Phantom Menace wasn't exactly, I don't think, original in some ways, because it had more or less the same cliches. A battle at the end, and it looked like a bloody Death Star blowing up, and oh no. Yeah, Star Wars. You know, I want to see a good lightsaber battle, duel and duel, but oh no, haven't seen anything as good as that in these Disney ones. Total shit. Even the productions of the set designs and the with the CGI stuck in it. Oh god, unwatchable. unwatchable. It looks so fake. Oh, why am I even fucking talking about Star Wars? I hate the bloody films. I used to like them, but I hate them now. No, I hate them. No, I just dislike them. I just totally dislike them. It's like hot weather trolling everybody, and it's like, oh, we're saying, oh yeah, it's going to be a nice summertime. No, it just turns out to be another bloody heat wave. Oh, wow. Am I starting to see some wind breeze blowing around outside? I can see the trees, branches moving. Let's have a check. Let's have an update. I don't need to check online what the weather forecast is. I'll just have a gander. Oh yeah, a bit of cloud over in the east, the easterly direction, southeasterly direction, southwesterly direction. It looks a bit clear. I think the way those trees are moving, I think the clouds are moving over to a southwesterly direction. And there's quite a bit of cloud out in the southwesterly direction, so it might be getting some overcast of cloud. Yeah, not that it's important now, because the sun's over in that direction, literally. It's over that way, because the sun rises over this way in the morning. So it's gone up, and then it's dropping, coming. Well, it's not really dropping down. It's the Earth that's moving, isn't it? And going around the sun. And I'll turn the fan back on. Yeah. So yeah, maybe a 10-mile bit of wind coming in, something like that. I wouldn't mind if it's 28 miles or 30 miles, because that really cools down outside. Oh, but with that, again, the weather, it owns you. You know, that sort of speed, that wind speed, can wreck antennas, or maybe a tree branch falls on your car, or maybe it falls on you. And there it is. It ends up owning you. The sun, basically, inevitably, it already owns the planet. This planet's already toast. Because once that fuel runs out on the sun, that's it. Every planet in this entire solar system will be utterly annihilated. And that's a small sun. I think there are other suns that maybe a bit smaller than our sun, and some other suns that are about the size of our solar system. And that's really incredible to believe. Because I don't think you want to be near something that size when it goes over. Because the amount of billions of miles it's going to wipe out, and our sun is going to wipe out all our planets, and that over that distance is billions of miles. So there it is. It alone. And if we don't get our minds thinking and getting propulsion systems and such to get from planet A to planet B, like that, then we are destined to be extinct along with every other life form on this planet. Now then. I don't know why I keep ranting about this, but I have to keep reminding myself that's the more bigger deal than any problem we've got with politicians, those assholes on this planet, or any crappy Star Wars film. I mean, that's the biggest problem, because there won't be any Star Wars to watch, or any Disney, or any Burger King to go to, or any KFC to go to in billions of years' time when that sun blows up. It's not like we can put a ship and tow the planet. I don't think that'll work, because the planet's still got to be turning around. Otherwise, if it goes static or such, we'd just start, woof, we're going to lose gravity. The spinning keeps us held down, holds us down like a magnet. Yeah, if we could just find a way to tow the planet or to another, yeah, but even if you've got a big, powerful Star Wars bullshit Star Destroyer or a bullshit Death Star, whatever, towing this planet, I think it would be moving very slow. Because firstly, it's got to go sort of fast to sort of then to, you know, start moving us. And then once we start going in that direction, we'll just keep going in that direction. But then you've got to make course corrections and such. Got to go through the asteroid belt. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. See, it's not all that easy now, is it? Because I think going to another planet and, well, what happens when you get there? I mean, is the air going to be okay? Is the water going to be okay? If it has got water, I mean, if there might be some differences in the water, the vegetation, if it has any vegetation, any sort of species, insects, animals, whatever. I mean, would they be able to coexist with this planet's insects and animal life forms and fish and such? Or will there be conflict? You see, that's the problem. That is the problem. And we all know how human beings behave, and, well, nah. I don't care for a Mars landing, and I'm not really interested. They've been talking about it for bloody decades. They've been, oh, they sent probes there, so, you know, I see a picture of a desert planet. Great. Looks like the Sahara. Or maybe maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Mars. Maybe it's Nevada desert in America. You know, the Area 51. You know, with the alien encounter. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's that sort of thing with a little bit of added strange rocks to make it look like another planet. You see, that is what we can capable of doing. So therefore, it's very difficult for me to chew on and believe. Unless you experience something firsthand, then you know what it is like. Because it's skeptic. Then everyone is skeptic. It's like, yeah, skeptic. Oh, I like to think that we, as a species, did land on the moon. Why or why, if they did fake it, why did they do it so many times? Was it just to put missiles in orbit aimed down over Russia while they are doing the same with America? I mean, that's very plausible. I mean, you see that in that sci-fi film, called Meteor, where a meteor comes towards the planet, but then when everyone starts finding out, oh, what's been really going on, like, oh yeah, they've been sending all these rockets up just so they can point missiles down on top of you, so they can bomb you really fast rather than sending them over transatlantically, over, they can just boom, aim them down on you, and they'll be bombarding you a lot in a lot quicker time. Pretty diabolical to think of something like that something like that might have been going on. Diabolical. It's like, well, I like to exist, and so do other people like to exist, but for those other people, well, they sound like they're a bit sort of emo, Why don't they just take a bloody fucking bread knife and slash their fucking wrist and get it over and done with, rather than being selfish and having missiles aimed down on another country? Because not everyone in a country hates everyone else. British people can hate British people. Americans can hate Americans. Russians, Germans, French, Spanish, everything. It's crazy. And then you got, in any sort of way, everyone's all more or less out to annihilate each another. Oh, but no, not when it's a bunch of assholes government. They want missiles aimed down on a country. Oh, that's selfish. It does, and I'm thinking that all the moon landing has brought the world together. No. Has it brought the world together? I don't think so. Has it brought peace? No. It certainly has not. It has not made any change or difference. Especially now, because no one really cares too much about it, because it's sort of common sort of thing. It's not uncommon and sort of curious now, All right, I find it fascinating that they can launch a rocket and then it comes back down and it lands like something out of Thunderbirds. And I'm thinking, wow, now that took some free mind thinking to come up with that sort of idea. Not money. Money didn't do that. This did. Because if they could have done all that, well, I think they have been sort of tinkering around with it for some time. But yeah, I think they got it perfected, sort of more or less, after seeing some of the demonstrations and thinking, I wonder if it's a bit of trick photography, a bit of sort of false perspective with cameras sort of positioned in a way, and remote control rockets or radio control on wires. But you can't see the wires. I mean, maybe that's why they keep all the audience, the public, a few miles back from the space shuttle launches and the rocket launches. And maybe what they're seeing is a false perspective. Maybe they're seeing what they think is a 336-foot Saturn V going into the sky is probably a small, tiny rocket. Yeah, that's probably why they keep the public back so far, so you can't really look at it at this angle and that angle. You know, sometimes it's very hard to tell, especially at night time. With certain things moving around. Chinese lanterns. You usually see them floating through the sky. That looks cool. Now, they have been mistaken to be alien encounter UFO, like 51 sort of thing. Oh, yeah. I saw quite a lot of that activity a few years back, because I think there were some Chinese people up this way, and seeing all these all these lights going in a sort of synchronized pattern, and some of them looked like the Big Dipper. Because obviously someone's been trying to sort of like get them to launch them at a certain, and try and make a sort of Big Dipper sort of thing in the sky, but moving at a very fast rate. Because you see the Big Dipper or all the other stars, but everything's moving slowly. It doesn't go like that. It's like very small change every. But it looked cool. Oh, that was many years ago. But it's funny. Like, I think on YouTube, I saw a video, and I think somebody was at the what's the park called? The National New Forest. The New Forest. Someone was over at the New Forest. In their car, a couple, and someone says, "Oh, look over there! Oh, it looks like a UFO." But then you read all the comments, and they say, "That's a Chinese lantern," because it's so far away. You can't really tell how far away it is. You think it might be like miles away, like out, near the edge of space or something. But no. It's actually pretty near than they thought it was, but because it's dark, you got no visual reference to look at. If you got an object or something, and oh yeah, I know that building's there. And whatever that is there, well, is obviously, it could be in front of it, maybe behind it slightly, depending on how far away you are from the whatever. But you'd start approaching it curiosity, you'd start wanting to get near to it. But at night time, it's very awkward. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Oh yeah, I think the cloud has moved over a bit now. Should be overhead. Yeah, it's starting to go a little bit overhead. I think the cloud is not moving that way. It's more or less coming this way, sort of thing. So it's sort of moving southwesterly, but also coming out this direction rather than that direction. I think it'll take about another hour. About another hour until it's 4 hours at the very least until it's literally overcast, clouded. But about another hour until it's literally about over. And the winds looks like it's picking up a bit outside. Wind's picking up a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Might be bringing a thunderstorm in, I don't know. Put the fan back on. Go. Oh. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, stand behind it. Holding this Chromebook in my hand, it gets warm. I wonder what the new devices are like. Do they get warm? New technologies. But in the end, Captain, time will catch up. The Predator has no teeth. The Nexus? Ah, Captain. Oh yeah, please. I welcome some rain. I welcome it. Please come in. Cool down, because I think what it should do is the weather system. Ideally, it should be a bit of sun from the morning time to about midday, and then from midday it should rain. So you get moderate weather. You get everyone can get a bit of their bloody suntan, because you only need to spend at least 10 minutes at the very least out in the sun every day, 10 minutes each day to get your sun bloody tan, unless you want to be stupid and sit out there and bake yourself like a hot dog until you get skin cancer and you look bloody ridiculous or whatever. You only need 10 minutes or so each day of that. And over the days and weeks and such, you got a suntan. There you go. But some people want it like bloody like that, and not thinking about the consequences, the risks. So it's just what we are, stupid. Because I got myself bloody burnt my face in the bloody sun, and it gave me nearly 40 years of bloody psoriasis because it damaged my DNA cells. So yeah, I must have had something like 1st-degree burns or something, because my nose was blistered. Oh yeah, I think summertime you need a bit of warm sun, because the sun starts up early in the morning, and you can get down on the bloody beach, whatever, and get your bloody 10 minutes suntan, whatever, and then wrap up and then do whatever, and then go back the next day. And I think the weather then should start raining from 12 o'clock to about 6 o'clock, and then cleared the skies up, just so that everybody can observe the stars at night time. So there's a bit of everything for everybody then. Because sometimes the weather is like selfish. It's like too much fucking sun heat fucking, and I can't, it makes me fucking swear. It makes me fucking swear. Because it's not being fair. It's fucking selfish fucking weather. A lot of people, like it, yeah, but fucking hell, there are millions of people that don't fucking relish any fucking bit of it. And I think winter time should be ideally, if I was God, winter time would be 10 Celsius. And specifically on the 24th to the 26th, I will make it snow. And after that, clear it, melt it. So you got ideal snow, Christmas Eve to Christmas Day to Boxing Day, and then by midnight by the time midnight approaches for Boxing Day, melt it. If I was God, that's how I would control the weather. I would make it cold and just for those 3 days, and then put it back to 10 Celsius if I was God. But unfortunately, I don't have that power. Fucking heat. It's fucking heat. It fucking owns you. You end up drinking more fluid. And it's the same with wintertime. You might end up drinking hot chocolate or hot coffee, hot soup. Yeah, I've got to stock up the cupboard for wintertime with cans of soup. I don't usually have soup in the summertime. I don't drink warm drinks during the summertime. I don't really that much drink warm drinks at any time of the year. Cold drinks, orange juice, orange squash, water, whatever. That's mostly what I drink throughout the year. I don't touch tea or coffee. Nice cup of tea, nice cup of coffee. Oh, fuck off. Load of bloody bullshit. When someone does a nice coffee and it's mixed with a bit of Baileys or something, when they put a bit of effort into it, then I can, yeah, that was acceptable. But when it's just plain fucking bit of coffee, oh, how do you like my coffee? I'd rather just have plain water, thank you. Oh, have it your way then. Mostly coffee is made with fucking water. Bit of coffee powder, water, a little bit of cream or maybe milk or a bit of Baileys. It's not like it's or you could do coffee with boiled milk, I suppose. Not that I know that because I don't make it for myself, so I don't usually make hot chocolate with milk. I usually just put water in it and just add just a tiny little bit of milk. But then again, I don't buy milk anymore. I don't buy it. I haven't brought milk now for two years or so. Because I thought I was turning into a cow or starting to turn into a cow. But then again, ice cream's got milk in it or something, and my cats like it sometimes. Oh, they like yogurt. They won't say no to yogurt, but they kind of give ice cream the elbow because I think some of them are thinking, ooh, 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 I don't like that. Yeah, brain chill. I welcome it. I don't mind it. I can just about tolerate it in this hot weather. But I wouldn't be able to handle it during the winter time. But then again, I don't eat too much ice cream during winter time, but it depends on the body temperature. I don't feel like I'm 38, 37 or 38 Celsius. I feel hotter than that. I'm going to have to buy one of those digital thermometers that you stick in your ear. That's what they do in the hospitals today, and they don't stick the thing in your mouth anymore. Um, they stick it in your ear. Fucking hell. Sometimes I hate that because they jab it in your fucking ear. They don't do it gently or say like, hey, can I guide you and insert it and then you hold it? Or not, I'll hold it and I'll put it in my ear. Because I don't think anyone appreciates something being jabbed in a fucking ear canal. That's intrusive. It's like, hey, fucking careful, you know. It might not go, it might, because your eardrum is about 20 millimeters down in your ear canal. It's about 20 millimeters. You know, the probe they stick in your ear, that won't go that far down, but it's like, that's neither the point. It's like, hey, fucking hell, I'm going to grab you, sort of like, hey, don't fucking shove that in my ear. How would you like me shoving that in your ear with the same jolt? You wouldn't like it. I fucking don't like that when the doctors, they, you know, the local doctors, they tend to be a little bit softer, you know, but hospitals, they just, they fucking jam it in your ear canal. And it's no wonder, you know, a patient gets bloody fucking frustrated and then, fuck, you know, fucking hell. Jamming a bloody, yeah, I think I'll buy a thermometer and take my temperature because I see how much they are. I might get two makes just to see whether, you know, they're sort of more or less giving the same reading. I wouldn't be surprised to see a difference in the reading. I'm not sure how you calibrate them, but I'm sure you could. I'm guessing you can calibrate them, just like calibrating a sound level meter. I'm not sure where was the calibration hole on this. Well, I've got one on I've got the other SBL meter. Yeah, there it is. CAL. You insert a little screwdriver in there and adjust the variable resistor with a pink noise or a sine wave, sorry, say like a 1 kilohertz sine wave. But no, there's nothing on this one I can see. There's just the output for plugging into a RTA analyzer or maybe an oscilloscope. But no, there's no. it's not a bad little realistic digital meter, because this gives a reading that's a bit more lower scale than the other one, because the this one goes down to 30 dB, and this one will go down to is it let me set it to 60 minus 50, sorry, minus 50, because when it reads negative minus 10 at 60, it's minus 50 dB. So that's you know, that's the range it can only go down to, and it go up to 126. But if you recalibrate it, I think, hang on, what would it be? 136. So if you adjust it by a minus 10 dB, and you're playing something that is around 136 dB, yeah, it would indicate 126, even though it's 136 dB. This digital one, what's it go up to? Not sure what. I know it goes above 120. I know it goes above 120. Maybe 130. Oh yeah, I could see the scale reading there. I need a bit of light on it. I can hardly see that. Oh, I can really hardly see that. A bit of light on that. What else? Get a bit of light near the window. Oh yeah, 130 dB. So I think that's the max reading it'll go up to, because there's no variable calibration variable on this, so I won't be able to adjust it minus 10 dB down. And then that would be telling me about 140 dB. It's not wise to even play even 100 dB. Yeah, you'll only end up bad luck, bad day, and then you're going to notice, oh gosh, I've got this ringing in my ears. Once you hear that ringing, it would never stop. It will never go away. It will come back as and when it chooses to haunt the fucking ass off of you until it drives you stir crazy and you commit suicide. Because that's what tinnitus can do to some people. They'll just crack up. Yeah. 100 dBc for a short peak. Yeah, okay. 85 dBA loudness. I don't know whether that should be acceptable. I mean, it's like, it's all bullshit. It's all bloody bullshit. I mean, everything out in the rest of the outside, traffic, airplanes, whatever, anything that's bloody man-made machinery is just fucking intolerably fucking loud. It's like going for a world record. Who fucking cares? It's been done, it's been tried, so okay. Well done. Well done. But can't we start making things all this machinery a bit quieter? Because hearing all this fucking noise, racket noise from fucking machinery, since it started really first coming in, probably, I don't know, maybe in the 19th century. Steam train engines, steamboats, yeah, and then vehicles, cars. Yeah, and then aeroplanes. Yeah. Oh. Trains as well. Trains as well. Yeah. Steam trains. Yeah. Steam trains. Yeah. Yeah. I can just about think about everything, but I just can't. I just can't be bothered to say it because it vexes me. It's crazy, you know. Your space shuttle goes up, makes a fucking lot of noise, but once it's up there, that's it. It's quiet, it's silent. They can make all the fucking racket they want, but it ain't gonna, you know, sound in space now, is it? Because there's nothing for it to fucking sound reflect back at to your ears. It just, it, there's no oxygen, there's no fucking air in space for sound to propagate, to send impulses um, to the sound waves to the eardrum, then electrical impulses to the brain. I wonder if space is more better than going into an anechoic chamber. Mind you, a bit difficult to go up, and yeah, you always get these dicks that say, "Oh, it costs money." Yeah, costs money. Been doing it so bloody. It's so common, you know. It should be cheap now. It's like fucking bus rides are getting more expensive. One day they're going to be the price of what a fucking space rocket was fucking hundreds or thousands of years ago. Fucking hell, it's ridiculous. I just hope money gets eliminated in the future so that, you know, if you want that, you can have that. If you don't want that, you don't have to have it. Oh, you don't have to buy it. No, it's a case of, you know, you don't have to have it if you don't want, you know. Oh, but I like what you're doing, and yeah, I like that. Can I have some of that? Oh, not a problem. Here you go. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Not this fucking greed of money and fucking how much of this you can sell, and how you look on the stock market shares. It's like fucking voting. It's like a fucking voting site. How you fucking look. Oh, great. Oh, oh. We're just this little blue turquoise planet floating in the void of space. You know, I'm just looking at this film. It looks so believable. It just looks almost like some of that footage that you see, you know, when they go up in space, although it's not as sort of clear as this, but you know, I mean, the way everything's reacting, everything moving around, floating and such, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. To think that they're up there and all the hassles and problems are fucking hundreds of miles down on the ground, hundreds of miles down on the ground. People like me ranting on fucking Facebook, or whatever. Peaceful up there, peaceful. How do you define peace? How do you define peace? Peace and quiet? It's not like we got a switch between our eardrums and our brain, or so you can turn off the neural network or something so that you can shut off the auditory. I mean, I close my eyes, but my eyes are still my eyelids. They're transparent, so well, not like the Invisible Man and Hollow Man, but they're still, it's like when you hold your hand up to a bright light, you can see, or your finger, you can see, it's transparent. You do that, yeah. But if it was a nuclear bomb kaboom blast, I think the light would still pass through. Or if it was a very bright arc light or arc welding or whatever, I think you'd be able to see it. You need to turn a little bit more than that. Maybe some lead shielding and such, and filters so that you can't see it. Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. Peace and quiet. That's more or less like the same with you sleep with someone in the same room. It's like, turn the light off. Turn the light off? Why don't you fucking improvise, adapt and overcome? Take your t-shirt off and wrap it round your fucking eyes. Huh? Yeah. That's how stupid some people are. Or get one of those fucking nightcaps off fucking Amazon and then put that over your eyes. Or I know, I'll get some black paint, paint your eyelids, okay? How's that look now? Oh, that's a lot better, thank you. You see, people don't think. They don't think for themselves sometimes. If I want peace and quiet, if someone's blaring music at midnight or whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'll just put my earplugs in. Not a problem. Not a problem. I don't want to ruin their entertainment at midnight. In fact, it's another day, so so what? It's midnight and I'm sleeping. So what? I'll just put my earplugs in. It could be fucking midday, noon, and someone doing the same, playing music, the same loudness. I mean, put my earplugs in. Not a big deal. How do you define peace and quiet? How do you define peace? World peace. No, they don't want world peace now, do they? They just want it for fucking profit on their fucking stock market shares. They just want another fucking war, don't they? Selfish, selfish, selfish. People like that don't need to exist. No, people like that, you don't need to hear them, smell them, or fucking read about them. Oh, that's why I don't really put a lot of stock in what politics go on in this country. I really don't. I don't know if that May Day or whatever her name is still in. I really don't know who's who or who's in or who's out. I don't know. I don't vote no more, and I don't give a fuck. When I don't vote, I'm at peace. I don't have a guilty conscience about God Almighty. It could have been my last vote that put that asshole. You know, I don't vote, period. I don't think they'll miss my vote, and I certainly wouldn't miss them. I don't care who or what they are. I don't care if they're out to say, yeah, we're going to do world peace. Yeah, sure you are. When I see 100 years or more of history of world peace, then you know, okay, I think this person can be trusted to vote for. But no, when this just keeps going on and on and on, and there's no change literally happening, first day and onward with the next day and onward the next, and so on and so on and so on. No, when you don't see that, no, I don't have a fucking time for fucking voting for these assholes. I don't give a shit what if they're going to think, oh, they're going to do something to benefit me along with other million other so people like myself. Nah, not interested. Because at the end of the day, they're going to do some fucking war, dirty war business, and I don't want to fucking know that person. Or know that person if they happen to know other people that are in the armed forces, military, whatever. I don't want to fucking know them. I ain't got the fucking time for people like that. They're a waste of fucking space. They're a waste of oxygen. Because they don't understand the values of life. They don't appreciate the values of life. They think, oh yeah, because they got all this military armed forces, they think they're comfort and cozy in their fucking country. Well, good fucking luck. Well, good fucking for you then, I can say. I don't give a fuck about the United Kingdom. You want feeding, Magic? You want feeding? Yes, I'll vote for you, Magic. I'll vote for you. I'll vote for my cats. I wouldn't vote for a human being. You see, that's where I draw the line. Sooty, Whiskers. Here comes Sooty. Oh, Whiskers. Yes, Whiskers. Yes, Sooty. Whiskers. Magic's getting into his whiskers, isn't he? Oh, you know what that smells like? It smells like chicken. Yeah, I'll let you have your meal, Sooty. All right, I won't pet you. I'll let you have your meal. Because why do humans pet cats or their dog when they're having their meal? Why do we do that? I mean, do we do that when we go to a restaurant? Okay, yeah. Someone's in front of me and they're having their dinner, and I start rubbing them, petting their hair. Yeah, I think I'll do that next time with my dad and start meowing like a cat to see if I can wind my dad up. I don't give a fuck if I'm embarrassing myself in a public place. I don't give a fuck. I would definitely do that because no one else has got the fucking balls to do it. You know, everyone else is like, you know, they're all, but they haven't got the fucking bottle to do it. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I think due for going out for another dinner soon. I think maybe a harvester or a Toby Carver. Went out dinner last week, but all the Toby Carvers and the Harvester. On a rainy day, it was on a rainy day. Oh gosh, they were all overbooked, and then it figured it made sense because the weather's cooled down a lot. Everyone's suddenly rushing out. It's like when it's all hot, they go out on the bloody beach by the end of the bloody day. Oh. I hate that fucking car. You see, that's my point, you know. Cars and the fucking exhaust pipes like that. I mean, what a shitty car. Voyager 1 and 2 go faster than that car. And yet I doubt the person driving it would even know what Voyager 1 and 2 is, because he's the young generation. They're not so bright, clever. I'm not saying making out I'm perfect. I'm just I can tell someone that's, you know, not particularly educated. Oh man, there's a lot of dodgy stuff on this planet. Chemicals and, oh, fucking hell. A lot of dodgy stuff. I mean, why we do these sort of things anyway? I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't want to talk about that. It's depressing. Yeah. Next time I'm going to go out to a restaurant, I'm going to behave like a cat. Meow, meow. Oh yeah, I can do a good meow, meow, meow sound. When I get my mind thinking and try and pitch the frequency. No, that's a bit out of tune. Let me turn the fan off. So maybe that's clouding my frequencies. Every cat sounds different, you know. My two cats, their meow are totally distinct. I can't seem to mimic my cats. I've not exactly looked at my cat's meow meow on a frequency analyzer to see what frequency. It's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. It's the way it modulates and such. Maybe I need to stand up. Just slowly need a little drink, because I could do some pretty good cat meow mimics, and I've managed to wind up a lot of people, even at the hospital a few years ago, as a patient. Not crazy patient, but they probably thought I was. That's after I had the heart attacks. But no, heart attacks don't have anything to do with being crazy and meowing like a cat. I've been doing it for bloody I've been doing it since late 90s, I think 98. Because my friend used to have a cat. Well, my friends, they had cats, and my dad had a cat. And, see if I can get a meow pitch. I could do a gremlin sound. So I could do a gremlin sound. I'm trying to focus. No. So the way I do it is I'm breathing the sound inward and pushing it outward at the same time, and that's sort of like trying to get the frequency tuned here. No, that sounds like a dying cat. No. Well, maybe a big cat, but I think that pitch sounds a bit wrong. I don't think I'm having a good day. It might be the weather. No. I can get some high pitches. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. Oh, your nose is blocked. Oh, little flavour. Yeah, almost, but I needed to pinch the frequency and down a bit, so make it higher, a bit higher octave. I usually do it when I'm not really thinking about trying to do it, because when I start talking about I could do that, I'm thinking about it too much. I did it on a bus one time with two people sat beside me, and they're sort of like looking to see if there's a cat on the back of the bus. And someone sat in front, because I was sat at the back of the bus, and someone at the front slightly turning around looking, thinking, is there a cat on this bus? Oh, oh dear. Oh, almost. Oh no, I know the frequency. I need to, because I always more or less get, but this here today is not cooperating with me. I'm trying to get it to cooperate, but nah. No, but they're all cats. They sort of meow different sometimes, don't they? I can't do anything like a cat, like a high, like an angry cat. I can't do that. I can't do that one. An angry cat meow. I can't do that. Hissing. I can't do that one. At least I haven't tried. But I study Sooty because he hisses at Magic, because Magic tries to come on to Sooty in a sort of sexual way, I think. I think that Sooty doesn't like Magic because Magic is a tuxedo and Sooty is a Bombay, a British Bombay, and two different breed of cat. So if there were two tuxedos I had, they'd probably get along. If there were two British Bombay cats, they'd probably get along. If they were two Oriental cats, they'd probably get along. I've seen breeds of cats on YouTube, and they're all like, they seem to get along with each other. They seem to enjoy company. Don't they, Sooty? Yeah, those Oriental cats on YouTube. The one that honks, the teddy cat, yeah, Stasher and Dexter, and can't remember the fourth cat name. This lady, she's got 4 Oriental cats. They're lovely, hairless cats. Oh, it's strange how they're sitting in a sequence in the same. That's very strange. So he's kind of having a little look over to see if Magic's trying to get near. If Magic tries to get too near and start maybe sniffing the tail, Sooty's gonna, say, hey, at Magic. Magic, he looks sort of human, don't you, Magic? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Magic. You got a sad face, haven't you? You've got a sad face. But you're a happy cat. But he can be very, very moody. If I tap my foot down in front of him, he'll go, wow. He doesn't like being bossed around. He's got a personality. Oh, he had a little sly sniff at Sooty's tail. Hey, Magic. Sooty, I want you to like Magic. Love Magic. Okay? Get along with Magic. Crikey, how many years has he been living here now? Huh? I want to see him lick your fur and you lick his fur. You lick for me, I lick for you. That's the way it goes. You lick for me, I lick for you. That's the way it goes. Heat. It's a good film, that, but violent, but you do for me, I do for you. That's the way it goes. Oh, Magic, licking. Oh, he's. I think he's moved just a fraction, a little bit closer. You sly kitty, Magic. You sly little tuxedo. He's enjoyed the whiskers. That's why he licks. Because he enjoyed the whiskers. And you're just looking, aren't you? You're listening to the words, aren't you, Sooty? Magic hairs, but he doesn't, you know. Oh, now you want to lick. I think there's going to be a... I don't know. Is Magic going to wind up Sooty and then Sooty start hissing and growling as well? Oh, yeah. Just like in the film Alien, when the cat starts hissing, when he sees the Jones cat sees the alien, he hisses just like oh, I love it. Oh, I like that. You can't pet my cat Sooty, like when he's in that mode, he'll bite and scratch you. Magic, not a problem. But Sooty, you think, you know, he'll start going for your fingers and biting. Don't you, Sooty? Yes, you're a biter. Yes, you are. You're a little biter. Look at the way they're both both laying on the same side. Both laying. What can it mean? What can it mean? Something astronomer? Something in astrology? Maybe something to do with the weather, with the cloud coming over. Maybe a thunderstorm is brewing, or maybe the changing in the climate temperature. Oh, Sooty. No, I'm not going to pet you, Sooty, because I know you're going to use your claws and then you're going to start biting. Aren't you? Aren't you, you little tubby kitty? Yes. Yes. Meow. Oh, meow. You just relax, all right? You've had your meal. You just relax. And Magic, come on, don't wind Sooty up. Wink in your eye. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. What's Magic? Oh, I like tuxedo. I like tuxedos. Catastrophe. He always knocks things over. He wants love. He wants a lot of, oh, I can give you a petting, can't I, Magic? Hey? Oh, I'll give you a petting. Hey? A little rub. What, Sooty? Oh, if I pet you, Sooty, you'll only bite me. Because when you're in that position, you're in, you know, you can bite. You know. Oh, so demonstrate. What's with the growling? Be a good boy. Oh, he's behaving. No. See. No. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Yeah, he's my defense. Aren't you, Sooty? Your defense. Anyone that's come here, well, no one has to see them leave. Nah. Nah. If you was a bit like Magic, Sooty, but with the same, biting and sort of thing, you'd probably scare the postman off. But no, as soon as the postman comes, you go and hide, don't you? Magic, no, Magic would like to rub his head against anyone. He's a friendly cat. Friendly cat. You're friendly, Sooty, but you have to get used to someone and see the same person a few times a day, every day or so, to get used to them. Magic, oh, he gets used to anyone like that. Oh, it's strange. The position now, they changed. They changed position. Yeah, they changed. He's laying on his right side. No, his left side. So he's on his right side. Yeah, it must be something to do with the weather. Yeah, something to do with the weather. Yeah, you had your whiskers? He understands. Do you understand, don't you, Sooty? Whiskers. Feed their curiosity. Yes. Do you want to? See the way he reacts to my words? Because he understands. Don't you? You understand, Sooty? You want to learn, don't you? Are you a space alien, Sooty? Are you a space cat alien? You don't want to tell me? Okay. Oh, it's a little plastic. Oh, I'm not sure what was in this. Oh, I think that box, that large box. Probably put it back in that large box. I like to keep large boxes or what things, items, just in case you sell it. People are suckers. They like the oh yeah, that microphone. Yeah, it went in this box. Um, put it back in there. I tried running that Odyssey thing. It didn't quite. I'm not sure if there's a malfunction with it or if it's something to do with the settings and the sensitivity. Because it didn't go. It sent pink noise out to the sub. But it wouldn't go cycle round all the other channels. But when reconfiguring to 5 channels only, left, center, right, surround, it did the cycling around the bird tweets like whoop, 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 whoop. To analyze the frequency. It performed that, but it didn't. Yeah, I did think I read something in the manual that the sound pressure level's got to be within a window of 75 dB or 76, 77, 74 and 73 dB, plus or minus 2 dB. It can be within that window. If it's anywhere near to like 78 and 79, it won't perform. If it's any lower or closer, getting to yeah, if it's any lower than, yeah, it won't perform. See if I can analyze something, check something, maybe trick it. So what I do, Chief, put 2 barrels on him, pull him to the surface, trick him to the surface, trick him to the surface. Now jab him. Maybe if I could loop the lead input and then have another lead going out into an audio mixer and then feed it into all the channels and do a direct. It should do that. It should. There's no reason why it shouldn't. And if I look at the frequency response, because you get with this model, unlike the other one, you can't see a frequency graph of what it's done. It's very, very rough frequency graph. It looks very, sort of 1990s. It looks like a frequency graph from the 1990s. It's very rough. It's not as good looking as some of the models around today. No, maybe it's just the simple programming and what they can put on the chip and the microchip, and but it gave me an idea, because if I were to do a frequency sweep with the other analyzer, and yeah, I can see a better view of it. Yeah, if I could loop, yeah, I could probably what I would see would be a flat frequency response, probably hardly any alteration at all, because it's all direct. when it's airborne and over distances, and you've got a ceiling, a floor, walls, boundaries. Yeah, everything reacts differently. I think the best way to test the speaker is outdoors and probably very high up, so that you're away from the ground boundary. Because the sound will reflect boom, and it would give a reading on the response. So it's like, oh, or so it's not like, say, my knee moving my hand nearer. It might be my hand is there and I'm moving near to it. Or it's just the same when I do and I walk towards a wall, or if I walked or got on my hands and knees and put my head down to the floor, or stood on a step ladder and leaned my head back and did it on the ceiling. It's no different. No different. It's no different. It just changes the pitch of the frequency. Might be the same, but when you look at it, frequency, the shape of all the frequencies going up like that, they start doing all this. They start changing shape. Oh, I tried to do a cat meow. Oh, oh, that's not too bad. Oh, I really want to turn that fan off. Fucking hell. 50 fucking, nearly 60 fucking dB of the fan on for fucking... It's not like it's variable, you know, changing, you know, from softness to loudness, softness to loudness. No, it's like listening to fucking pink noise or a fucking sine wave. The same fucking sine wave for a fucking hour. Depending on what sound pressure level, but no, fucking hell. What's my tinnitus like? Very faint, very, very faint today, thank goodness. Must be that orange juice. Drink the vitamin C. I'll go for the other orange juice because I had orange squash. I only had a little bit of orange juice today. Need orange juice. See, that's orange squash, and that's orange juice. And it's got vitamin C. There was only about that much left in it. Oh. That's done well. That carton's lasted 2, 3, maybe 4 days. That's a world record. It's usually I'll go through one of these in probably a day and a half. That's because I've been drinking something else. But that's neither here or there. Got these, real lemon in a can. A real lemon in a can? How's that even possible? Well, they put a lemon on it, don't they? and tell you it's a real lemon or whatever. But this is cool. So you hold it in your hand, cool your hand down, and then, oh yeah, that's nice. Hold it in your hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Or hold it near my head. Yeah, I can feel a bit of the coolness coming out off of it. Put it on my head gently. Oh, it's almost touching my head, my forehead. I can feel the coolness. That's. See, that gave me a little shock. Oh, sensitive. That's why I think this fucking ice cube, the fucking thing, fucking throwing frozen fucking ice cubes over people is just fucking stupidity. It's not wise, because if you do that to the wrong person, they're likely to turn around and fucking knock your fucking block off. Yeah. They want to fucking experience fucking freezing cold or whatever. Do it like fucking Princess Leia in fucking minus 455 fucking Fahrenheit. Then you know what fucking freezing cold is. Anyone throws a bucket of ice over me will get their fucking lights punched out. Yeah, that's something you don't do. It's like putting a bucket of water above a door, and you don't do that shit. It's not funny. It's not as if you have this sense of humour, but no, you just don't do that. You don't soak someone in fucking bucket of water, or even if it's a bucket full of beans or polystyrene, whatever. No, you just, no. That's the wrong move to make on people. Because people don't like things being dumped down on top of them. I mean, it's like, would I open a can of beans and pour it on my head? Yeah, I think I could do that. Be a waste of beans, mind you. And my cats would probably be sniffing at it on the floor. Wouldn't you, sir? Oh, almost. No, that went a bit off frequency. Oh. Oh, it's really, 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 really good. Probably a couple of years ago. I don't usually often do it. I don't often do it that much because my cats, they don't pay attention to it. It doesn't. Yeah. When they hear real sound cats on YouTube, yeah, they kind of react. I'm trying to mimic, and to them, it's probably not. It's probably not the correct language or frequency. Yeah, Magic reacts to sort of when he hears cat meowing on YouTube. He's looking around, and especially if it's the kittens, he'll start thinking, "Is there a kitten in here?" I wonder what Tuxedo Magic would have been like as a kitten. Oh. Well, you was lovely as a kitten, Sooty. And you still are a kitten, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are still. He's still a kitten. He's still a kitten, aren't you? I'm going to pet you. Want your tail rubbed back here? Oh, he likes that. Yeah, rub your nose. Rub your nose. Oh, just don't like getting scratched. Oh, no, I think the temperature's still muddy. It's muddy. It's muddy, muddy, muddy. Oh, I'll put this back in the bedroom on the pillow. Because that's going to feel nice. That's going to feel nice tonight going to bed. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness someone used their mind, their sperm mind. Yeah, the sperm mind. You see, you do that, you get the sperm out and you develop more minds, don't you? You fertilise the eggs and more minds are created. Hopefully, minds that are not had their fluids, their bodily fluids infected. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like virtually anything you think of, even though you think, I wonder if something like that exists. And then you just type it in Google, and it's like Google is reading your mind. Magic. You see, look at what Magic has been up to over the months. Oh yeah, Magic. Look, that's not a scratching post, Magic, for fuck's sakes. All right, it's my mum's straw drawers. Well, I don't know about straw. To me, it looks like spaghetti. Maybe it is spaghetti. Maybe, I wonder if I put it in hot water. I wonder if it'll melt. Oh, now I'm talking about spaghetti. That's making me hungry. Magic. You've got to have scratching posts out there, but he doesn't use it that much. And Sooty doesn't scratch on it. Sooty scratches on the carpet. Yeah, they're vexed. They know it's muddy heat. They know it. The heat is muddy, and it is pissing them off. Oh well. Oh well. When I pass, that's it. I'll be at peace. Just like you go to bed. You go to bed, go to sleep. You don't know if you're going to wake up. Or maybe we're all asleep. We think we're awake, and we really are, because it's like Google. Any thing you more or less type in Google, it's like it's reading your mind. And if it's doing that, then this really is The Matrix. The Matrix is a film about a true story, because everything is like, they're trying to get the world they're trying to expose this to the world and make us more aware. But no, they're trying to say, oh no, it's just a film, you know, it's just a film. But no, I mean, you type in anything in Google and it's like, fucking hell, wow. You type in anything unusual and bizarre, no matter how fucking whacked out, fucking crazy it might seem, and it's like, fucking hell. It's like it's reading your mind. It's like there's a fucking Wi-Fi here and it's talking to the fucking computer or everything around. All we see each and every day is this and that out there. And that out there, outside. And we just accept it. I mean, I haven't seen what's above it. I know there's stars there at night time, but how do I know it's not the Truman Show? You know, I mean, if there was a tall mountain that I can stand on, would I touch the sky and then, oh, hang on, what's this? Tap, tap, tap. This is making a hollow sound. That's very unusual. Wait, what's going on here? You know? I don't know. Say if you climb Mount Everest, you know, to the very top, you need oxygen and you freeze your bollocks off and, oh, it's like if you go really deep, 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 deep down in the ocean. But if you remove the ocean, everything's going to look like mountains and canyons. It's just submerged. A lot of it still being explored because you don't know what's around this angle and that angle, and they're different technologies and sonar scanning and such. New fish being discovered, new fish that have adapted to millions, billions of years of evolution, adapted to the depth of water and the temperature. And if you bring them up, well, they'll crack up. They'll have a bad day because you got to do a little bit more than put them in a decompression chamber to yeah, they'll crack up. Yeah, there's a lot of unusual new fish down there. Maybe where life started from. Did we evolve from ape and then ape from fish or lizard or, well, now we're talking like politicians, lizards. We all know politicians are lizards. Unknown. We'll never know, will we? We'll never know. Space lizard. Space lizard. Oh, well, that feels cool. Yeah, that's one thing I like to check. This Odyssey microphone versus one of these. I'm sure the frequency response would be different, the characteristic. Anyway, how long has this been? Fucking 2 hours, 45 minutes? Good gosh.